What is this? This is the 26th week of pregnancy vlog update. So I'm going to try something a little bit different. I'm noticing it's a little bit wider screen. I'm using iMovie this time to film instead of, what's it called? Photo booth. Because I'm hoping to not have to switch the video around, which you'll probably find some of my videos this light switches sides. It should be on my left side, which it looks like this is the right side, the right orientation, but it's going to mess me up because the image that I see on the preview is the right way and not like a mirror image of me. So we'll see how this goes. So 26th week. I am actually officially 27 weeks pregnant today. But I'm doing my 26 weeks, so we are officially into the second I don't know why I'm so tired. I got 8 or 9 straight hours of sleep last night. What was I gonna say? This is officially the third trimester. We are in the home stretch of pregnancy. Hopefully, there are only 14-ish more weeks to go, and then we get to meet our little boy or little girl. We don't know yet. I'm getting some really strong suspicions that it's a little boy. I don't know because I haven't seen the ultrasound. I don't know what the results were, but I'm dreaming vividly about little boys, and not just having a dream about having the baby and in your dream where you can't quite figure out what's going on, or you're trying to do something in your dream but you just can't quite do it. No, it's like baby's born, lift the leg, full out boy. So I don't know, we'll see. I listened to the baby's heartbeat last night with the Doppler. My daughter wanted to listen to the baby, so we brought out the Doppler and the lotion to listen to it. Heart rate is sitting at about 125, 130, so it's in line with the old wives' tale of boy is under 140, girl is over 140. So only time will tell. We'll find out in 3 months-ish. So I didn't weigh myself today. One, because I never remember in the morning, but two, I always do morning weights when I do, so that I haven't eaten, I'm not bloated, I've gone pee, so I've got some constants. So I will try to weigh myself for next week. The baby is the size of a zucchini this week, definitely growing. I can almost feel parts of it when I push on my abdomen and kind of like squeeze parts of my abdomen. I can feel limbs of some sort. Baby is currently head up. It's head up into my right ribs, so at some point hopefully it will turn, hopefully sooner rather than later, so that it can be head down and just stay that way for the rest of pregnancy. I know my good friend had a lot of trouble with getting her little boy to get out of breech. They got him out of breech and then he turned again, so that he was head down, then he went back up to being head up, and they were able to get him head down towards the end of her pregnancy and keep him there so that she was able to birth him vaginally. But I'm hoping this one will switch soon. Kaylee, my daughter, was head down at all of my appointments, so hopefully this one will turn sooner rather than later. Nursing update. My daughter's still nursing. I've tried to cut her back as much as I can. There is still significant pain. There is still fairly significant nursing aversion, more so this past week. And I don't know why. She's had some trouble falling asleep at night, so she's up for a really long time once we're in her room, which is causing her to nurse longer, which is causing more nursing aversion. So I'm hoping that goes soon rather than later. I don't know. I still don't want to wean her, but in the moment, I'm like, I think we might be done nursing. And then after she falls asleep, or whenever she's not nursing, I'm like, no, I don't want to nurse her, or I don't want to wean her. She's nursing in general. I can get her down to 2 nurses a day, easily by just letting her nurse at nap and bedtime. If I get up in the morning and have my house coat on and I just, when she wakes up, bring her right out to the living room instead of climbing into my bed with her, then she doesn't nurse in the morning, which is what I've been trying to do lately. But if it's still pretty early, I usually just bring her into our bed and let her nurse for a little while. She's definitely getting colostrum. It's really easy to express colostrum, and I get letdown sensations fairly regularly again. And I almost feel full when she hasn't been nursing. Like, my boobs just feel fuller when she hasn't been nursing. Like today she is with her grandma and grandpa having a visit. And so I let her nurse this morning when she woke up because she fell off her bed and landed on her head. And she nursed for a little while. She's not going to nurse for nap because she's going to be with them for nap today. And then she'll nurse at bedtime tonight. And by bedtime, my left side will feel full because she hasn't nursed on that side since last night at bedtime. So I am noticing that I'm getting a much fuller feeling. What else have I got? I don't have a ton. I'm tired. I feel like I've got not as bad as the first trimester sleepies, but I'm tired. Like last night, she slept right through the night. I got at least 8 hours sleep. No, it's interrupted because my next point is pain, and I'm in a fair amount of pain. So I do wake up frequently, but overall, I'm not having to get up and deal with her for an hour or anything like that in the or at night. So not sure why I'm so tired. I'm just tired. I do recall slightly with Kaylee being tired later in pregnancy, but not even 30 weeks yet. So hopefully it doesn't last. Hopefully it's just a little bit of a lag. And then SPD, the symphysis pubis dysfunction. It is definitely getting worse. My pubic bone is significantly painful. It's painful to even push on it at this point. I'm going to talk to the midwives about it again the next time that I have my appointment, which is in another 10 days or so. But it is very significantly painful. I'm having a lot of difficulty in bed at night unless I'm sleeping on my back. It's painful to walk. It's painful to sit. It's just always painful. And I was looking up some self-help things because I'm not sure if my husband's extended health and medical will cover chiropractic, because that's what a lot of people have recommended, is going for some chiro work. And I haven't had a chance yet to figure out what his plan covers in terms of that. But for the time being, I found some videos about using, like laying on your back and using a fist or something about the length of your fist, and putting that between your knees and just gently squeezing your knees about 80% of your strength, as long as it doesn't hurt. Squeezing that for 30 seconds and then getting something, or using two fists and squeezing your knees on that. And then if you can do it, something the length of your forearm, putting that between your knees and squeezing that for 30 seconds. I haven't tried anything the length of a forearm yet, but I've got some, they're rubber balls. They're actually Kaylee's toys. So I've got one that's about that big. So when it's squished down, it's about the thickness of one fist. She's got a bigger ball, which when I actually compress it with my legs, becomes about 2 fists length or width. And so far that's actually really helped. I found yesterday and the day before I was in significant pain. I really couldn't do much besides sit. And I think it was actually from carrying her, because I still carry her on my hip for the most part. And I think that just tilts my hips out of alignment and just causes it to be so much more painful. So since yesterday, I am focusing more on having her actually sit right in front, like right on my stomach, straddling her legs so that she's more centered on me. And I don't know if that's helping or not, but overall, the pain has decreased over the last couple of days. Really wish I could take an Advil. Really, really wish I could take Advil, because that's what works for me. Tylenol has never been an effective pain reliever for me, so I'd really like to take some Advil, but I can't. I'm still taking the lecithin. I take it at least once a day. If I think about it in the morning, I take it twice a day. Still taking a prenatal. I haven't applied ice yet, because again, I don't sit still long enough to sit there and apply ice to it. So I just haven't done it. I think that's it. I will do my belly shot. I do have one TMI update to talk about. Do I have all the stuff here? I don't. But I will talk quickly about something else very shortly. But I'll do my belly update first. So, push my stool back. Let's raise the stool up so that you can actually see my belly. Kind of. Okay, so there it is, front on. One side. Oops, spin to the other side. There we go. And then with the belly, or the naked belly, still no stretch marks, thankfully. If I completely relax, it gets much lower and bigger. But in general, that's how I tend to stand, about there. Straight on. Belly button's getting ready to stick out. Almost looks like it might be starting to get a little bit sticking out on it. But that's kind of how things are sitting for now. So for those of you that are going to leave because you don't want to hear about other things, like things that are too much information, I will talk to you next week. For those of you that are sticking around, let's get into that. So really, the only thing that I have that's TMI is how swollen things are down there. Just everything feels so swollen and so puffy. And the hemorrhoids. Now, I got tuck pads a week and a half ago, and I found they were doing absolutely nothing. They don't even feel cool or soothing or anything like that. Again, not that I'm in discomfort, they're just, the hemorrhoids are just there. So it's not like I'm looking for relief pain-wise. Sorry, my phone is making my speakers make that annoying buzzing noise. So it's not like I'm in discomfort or pain, so maybe that's why I'm not feeling anything soothing or relaxing or cooling, but ultimately it's not doing anything for it. Now, not affiliated with them, but Earth Mama Angel Baby stuff. I recently purchased their Big Push and Baby Kit pack thing, where it's got a whole bunch of different stuff in it, because I wanted to try the Earth Mama Angel Baby Bottom Balm. Is that what it is? And they also have a bottom spray, which is designed to be used postpartum, but can be used prepartum. Is that a word? To help with things like that. So I've been applying that to the hemorrhoids generally twice a day. For sure once a day at night, but generally twice a day. And they actually have gone down significantly. So I'm hoping that they disappear as long as I keep using it and I can keep on top of it. I haven't tried the spray yet. Figure I'm going to leave the spray for when the new baby comes, and I am really sore down there, and I tore pretty bad with Kaylee. So I anticipate potentially tearing again this time. I'm going to try and prevent it, but I anticipate tearing. So we will see if it helps then as well. But I think that's all I've got. This is like a 14-minute long video, so I will talk to you guys next week for week 27. 27 weeks! Where is the time gone? It's gone by super, super, super fast. So I will talk to you guys later.